Welcome back to Everything Bullpup. Howdy y'all. Welcome to Everything Bullpup. You can tell today is a little bit different. We're in my travel trailer and not the tent. Those are for reasons. In any case, today I want to talk about, I recently went and did my first ever match, my first competition match. Woo, for me. I did not take last, so that's pretty good. As you can see, we have our weapons here today. I went to a 2-gun match. These are the weapons I used. The Glock 47, tried and true, and then the Tavor x95, and it is clear as well. So there was a 2-gun a couple weeks ago, and pistol, rifle, and I decided, why not? Let's go to it. The Glock 47 I ran just as you see, right? Just have the Zilla Oak optic on there with the Alien Gear holster shapeshift that's on the paddle, and I actually had it on my drop leg because I had the gun belt that I rock, and it was just like this, right? Then we had the X95. Now you esteemed viewers might notice that it looks a lot the same. We have our optics, we have our grip pod, we have our RX orange pistol grip, we have our curved butt pad. We also have our charging port cover, and we have our brass deflector. However, we have added our GoPro mount. I have GoPro video, which we will show here in a minute, but I've also done a couple other things, right? I have put on, for the sake of the match, and not having anything hang up, not having it come out of battery, I put on real quick the Manicore Arms switchback charging handle. It worked flawlessly, worked great. We also did the super fun EFAB muzzle device from Precision Armament, and I feel like I noticed a difference. I really like it a lot. The look is not bad. Some of them I was worried about when you're buying it. It looks like it's pretty fat, but this looks great still. And then the last thing we did, which you can't see, is I put in the Geisley trigger pack real quick because it's like a 30-second install. And real quick before the video comes out, I can tell you that this makes a difference, but stay tuned for the Is It Worth It video to see if it's worth it or not. So now that we've gone over what happened to the weapons, let's talk about the match a little bit. I was in group 2. I ran, I believe it was tactical optics. So we could have optics on our rifle, we could have optics on our pistol, but you couldn't have like extended magazines. We were limited to 30-round magazines in the rifle, normal magazines in the pistol. Specifically, there were dimensions, pistol box that we had to work within. I was in squad 2, and in squad 2, we started off with, there were 3 stages, and we started off with stage 2, and that consisted of doing pistol first, and the pistol consisted of start box, and then going to the left side shoot box to shoot across, and there were 6 plates on a plate rack, then transitioning over to the right side and shooting, put it in 2 and 3 targets, and then a spinner right there in the middle. But the spinner had a 2-inch holes in top and bottom. I did not complete that spinner. I've never shot a spinner before, and it was pretty evident. I'll have more on that later. The next stage we did was actually stage 3, and that was set up for our man v man, which we finished the day off with, and that was super fun. What we did was we started in the start box. Weapons were hot on the tables, both pistol and rifle. And we went, and I believe we shot pistol, holstered pistol, shot rifle plate, transitioned to the next side, shot rifle plate, weapon down, pistol out, finished the plate, and then hit the finishing bowling pin. And the first stage, it was, that was probably a lot of the most fun one. I wish I would have been a lot more strategic with the spinners. And on stage 1, it was 2 different sections, pistol stage pistol section, rifle section. And that was a lot of fun. I started rifle. I was the only one that didn't start engaging the rifle spinner first. I knew that the spinner was going to be the bane of my existence. And so I went and did the left side first, which was activator and then faraway target, activator, and then another faraway target. Transitioned to the right side, and it was just rifle spinner. I emptied the mag and didn't feel like wasting any more time on it. Put the pistol down, or put the rifle down, picked up pistol, engaged the targets, engaged the rack. That's right, there was the headstone rack, and then the targets diagonally, and then transitioned over to the other side and hit the spinner, completed that spinner, woo for me, and then engaged the targets diagonally, and that was time. After the stages, we then did a preview for the man-on-man match, which I ended up not going to. It was fun because you got to go head to head against people in like a drag race for shooting, which is super fun. I had a great time. I will say, one thing I learned on the man v man is I had trouble with the 5X reticle picking up my plates. They then painted them white after the fact, which is a little bit perturbing because I feel like I probably would have done better. After the first run, I even thought about flipping it over and I did not. I would be curious and want to run that with like an LPVO where I could adjust it. Again, I have an LPVO and I'll be doing a video on that, but we'll be coming out with that here soon. Rifle starts hot, yeah?
Rifle starts hot. Roger. Yep. You're good.
He's got a camera, that means he's gonna go fast, right?
Oh, totally. It's gonna be so fast. I'll put you way down there. Okay. Got it?
Yep, you're good. The activator.
And this.
Flipping between.
On the black. Activator far. Nice shots, buddy.
Riding in the truck.
Rifle is hot.
Rifle's hot.
Rifle is hot on target. So you can start looking right at the
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be better.
And now shooting position for rifle is touching the yes. If I were you,
So-
I'd put that fucking. There you go.
And then activator and then over.
Activator, far target. Activator, far target.
God, that one guy's little.
A little out there.
All right, I think I'm ready then.
Shooter ready? Stand by. Hit. Hit. Is that far?
I don't know.
Oh, you hit it.
Damn. Fucking asshole.
Hit. Hit.
So then over,
And
yeah?
then on over to, yep.
Now spinner.
Now spin.
Now spinner. Here we go. Oh, let's see what you got.
There you go.
Ah, fuck it.
All right, go to work pistol. In your fault lines, yep. So tombstone.
Let's see.
I can take that. Now that I've got off, who can shoot off-hand rifle?
We're gonna leave it like that.
Shooters ready.
Rifle first.
Ready. Stand by. Go.
That's close, man. That's close.
Shooters ready. Ready. Stand by. Go.
Woo! Good job, man. So my takeaways from rocking my first two-gun match with specifically the X95. I will say the X95 was a fun platform. I was the only non-AR out there, so if you don't like to go with the flow and be with the grain, Bullpups are gonna be a lot of fun. I kept making fun of the gun racks where everybody had their ARs in, and they were pretty tall for putting your muzzle in, and I kept going like, guys, these are defective. Your racks are defective. My rifle doesn't fit. So that was fun. I will say, and I'm not the best shooter in the world, right? But I did surprise the field. The group I was with, everybody again is rocking ARs, went and did the rifle section. It was activator target, activator target, activator target. And no matter what, before you engaged an actual target, you had to hit the activator first, and I shot it clean. I believe it was 12 rounds, and that surprised people. They were pretty, not really amazed by the Bullpup, but it gave them less to get on me about, right? To give me hell for. So that was pretty exciting. I did zero this before the match, and I will say it was nice to finally get it really dialed in versus out in the desert, to have a range with a bench, and I had the spotting scope set up, and you have the spotting scope dialed in on the target, and you can see you don't have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's super nice. This thing is not a tack driver. Everybody talks about how inaccurate the X95 is. I didn't notice it being super inaccurate, but it does have, a 2 MOA, maybe 3 MOA group. That being said, I was hitting plates at 100 yards, and on stage 1, those far away targets, the far away target I believe was like 257, and I pinged it first try. Torso target, so 18 by 30 at 257, but at the same time, even my RO was like, wow, that was cool. Did you hit far target? I was like, yeah. Sweet, man. I guess everybody goes closer first. I like to get my hard stuff out of the way, except for the spinners. I chose to do the spinners last. If I could give some advice to anybody wanting to go do like a two-gun, run what you brung, get out there and have some fun. Round counts, it's suggested to bring 100 of each. I will say I brought 100 of each. I over budgeted on 5.56, and I did not need that much 5.56, 223, 5.56. I didn't need that much 5.56. I had 5.56 to spare. 9mm on the other hand, pistol ammo, that's a different story. I got to my last box, and I want to say I had like 15, 17 rounds left. So I definitely did use more 9mm, which is fine because 9mm is cheaper. But that'll be it for round counts. Just get out there and have some fun. What I will say about strategy, you get a 60-second penalty for not completing a spinner. I hit all the other targets, so that wasn't a big deal, but for spinners especially, you get a 60-second penalty. And on the rifle spinner especially, I had a hard time finding the rhythm. I spent a lot of time on the spinner. You can see in the video, I probably spent 30, 40, maybe 50 seconds on the spinner, when in reality, knowing what I know now, being smarter about it now, I would engage it with 2 shots and then dump it and just take my 60-second penalty right off the bat. I did take last in my open optics division, or my tactical optics division, tactical scope, tactical optics division. So that's kind of sucky, but I console myself with the fact that I didn't take last overall. I did better than some of the open guys. I think there was a limited guy there too. It was a great time. I would encourage anybody to get out there and try it. I mean, it's super fun to do. The worst you could do is, do a safety violation, but even then learn from it and move on and have a good time. So would I do it again? Absolutely. This X95, I need a name for. If anybody wants to throw out suggestions in the comments, I want a name for. What should her name be? I want it to be somewhat serious, but also kind of playful. Bonus points for if it's Israeli, an Israeli name. That would be kind of fun. I mean, she did great. It was great. It was a lot of fun having something that wasn't an AR. military and done a lot of AR shooting, and this was a great time. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate all the support, especially all the subscribers as of late. It's a lot of fun to interact with people and to share this love of bullpups. So thank you very much. Stay tuned for the next video, and I will catch you all later.